Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new here, I hope you will subscribe before you go. So today, sadly, we are back with some cruise news that's not as happy as we would like it to be. So there was an incident that happened last week on the Carnival Valor where a gentleman was on his honeymoon and he fell 16 feet onto a deck below while on his honeymoon. Crazy, right? So from the several articles I've read and a few online posts and group chats I've seen, apparently average guy, he's a police officer on his honeymoon, possibly had too much to drink, was sitting on the rail maybe, or leaning forward, who knows. I don't think anybody actually saw him fall, but he was found on the decks. At first there was reports saying he fell in the water, but he didn't actually fall in the water. He just fell onto another deck, and the ship's doctor checked him out, and he decided that he needed more medical attention. So they called in the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard came, and they actually airlifted him and the doctor to a hospital in New Orleans. Can you imagine having to get on that airlift stretcher thing? Like, I would be so terrified. Like, y'all need to knock me out, because just I don't know how much faith I could put into that pole or the string or the rope, whatever they're pulling me up on. I'm sure they've used it zillions and zillions of times with no problems, but just looking at that is very scary. But he was taken in critical condition, multiple fractures and injuries and stuff like that. But as from what I could tell today, there has been no update on how he is now. I don't believe he passed away, though. I think he will survive. He just had lots and lots of injuries, which is just as bad. That's a lot of pain. Woo. Yeah, so thankfully he will be eventually okay, you know, so I think everyone is collectively happy about that. I think the issue comes in of, like, when does it all end? You know, like, if you were like me and you go on a cruise, you love to have fun, to have some drinks, and to just be free. But I think nowadays we have to really think about our safety. Like, at what point are we just gonna not lean over this rail? I know, you know, like, I know you're drunk, I know you're having fun, but maybe the edges aren't the safest place for you. Like, even in my most drunken state, I can't see myself just, let me go sit on this rail or let me lean over. Like, I just don't see that. And I think we, in our minds, when we're on vacation, we're out there, we're having fun, we're just throwing caution to the wind. We're not thinking, like, this could potentially kill me. You know, we're just thinking, oh, I'm invincible, I'm on a cruise ship, let me do something crazy because I'm on a cruise, you're supposed to do something crazy. Or, I don't know, like, I don't know that's what they're thinking, but I'm thinking that's what people are thinking when they keep getting into these situations. Like, I just can't see, even when I'm completely sober, I'm not doing too much leaning forward over nothing, because I'm not trying to go over. But I think that we have to definitely just work on being more cautious about what we're doing when we're on these ships, and remembering that that's a long way down. Like, that's the first thing you need to tell yourself when you're standing next to a rail to take a picture or to look at the ocean or something. Just say, that's a long way down, because it's like more and more, it's just happening a lot. People are going overboard, and this time a life was spared, but, you know, next time it could not be spared, or he still has to go through so much repair to his body, to his life, to his normalcy, that you just never know how he's going to come out on the other side. You know what I mean? We just got to do better, y'all. We got to be more careful on these cruises, because it's just too much. So let's just say a little thank you that he's okay. Hopefully he has learned from this, and he will just be a little bit more careful in the future. Let's hope we will all be a little bit more careful in the future, Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I will see you in my next video. Bye.